Hello YouTube, my name is Peter with geekstrucking.com. Again, my name is Peter. How are y'all doing today? This video is about 1099 deductions. LLC deductions or S-Corporation deductions. There's a lot going all over the internet whether 1099s are legal or not. A lot of different opinions. All I'm going to say, you need to contact your CPA or lawyer before making a final decision. Me personally, I think 1099s are legal, but I'm going to go by what the people who know say. End of story. If it's their business, they know better than me, so I'm going to listen to them. And that's the best advice you can ever receive. End of story. Now, I believe 1099s are legal. If the contract is legal or not, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different ballgame from that point. I'm not even going to touch that. The point of this video is, what can I deduct? What can I deduct for a 1099? The million-dollar question. And there's a lot of different things that a lot of different people say. So I do have a list that I'm going to go over real quick. If I take a 1099 job, I'm not sure if I'm going to become an LLC or an S-Corp. I have not decided yet, maybe even a C-Corp. I'm going to pick the best that protects me the best and also gives me the best rewards. But anyways, so let's take a look. The first and foremost tax deduction that you can do when starting up one of these S-Corps or any kind of corporations, LLC, blah, 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 is the cost of the LLC or corp in itself. The business license, the copyright, the trademark, the lawyer, miscellaneous cost, anything and everything that goes into creating that said corporation. That's the number one thing that you get to deduct. How many years you can deduct it? Do what your CPA says, because that's what you're paying them for. The next thing I'm going to be able to deduct, I have an 11-room house. I'm going to deduct 1/11 of all my bills. My mortgage, my electricity, my utility bill. I have one room dedicated to my business. So I can deduct 1/11 of everything. It doesn't sound like a lot, but just the house alone, that's $2,000 a year, roughly, give or take. And that's not including utility bills, the power, the electric, the cable, the oil, everything like that. Next thing I'm going to deduct is a cell phone bill, because the cell phone is going to be a business phone. End of story. I have another phone for personal use, so that's fine, but I'm going to have 1 or 2 phones for business uses only. Now, someone's going to ask, well, how can you have a home office if you're never there? The answer is simple. I got machinery in my office running 24/7. I have servers there running 24/7. Even though I'm not physically there, I will be working in the office anytime I need to do something for the business, or even surfing the web, most likely, because I'm going to end up using proxy servers throughout my house. That's not a problem. When I'm on the road, I will be connecting to my home office, doing backups, all my notes, everything I need to do, all my paperwork will be done on the local server. That's running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, another deduction, since I can take it, I'm going to, is going to be my entertainment while I'm on the road. And with that, I'm going to say my hotspot, Netflix, Hulu, and miscellaneous things like that. You are allowed to deduct entertainment. Another thing I'm going to do is my web server. Since I have a dedicated server online, I'm not hosting with any other company because I know how to do it my damn self, so I'm going to. That server is 100% business cost. End of story. Maintenance software required to run that server is all 100% write-offs. My car, one of my cars, is a tax write-off. It's a business expense because I'm going to use it for business. End of story. My health insurance, that is another one. That is another write-off. 7.5K a year in IRA. It's not a lot, but it's still a write-off. Since I have a rollover 401 with Vanguard, I can continue putting money into my 401k anytime I want. That's pre-taxed. I will also be putting money into my 401k. End of the year taxes and stuff like that, that's my CPA. End of story. Retainer fee for my lawyer. That's a tax deduction too. Insurance for the car is a tax write-off. The domain name and anything related to the web server, tax write-off. Food while I'm on the road, that is a tax write-off. Anything I need while I'm on the road is a tax write-off. Anything I already bought for the road is a tax write-off. And of course my email provider. Now I'm sure I missed quite a bit. Little things here or there. And I'm not trying to get them all. I'm just trying to get a few of them. And the reason is because everybody has the write-offs. And that's the biggest thing I hear online. What are you going to write off? Well, there. I just gave you a list of what you can legally write off. If you don't already know this, you shouldn't be running a business. Or you should have consulted a CPA or lawyer before even starting. Now, that's a small list. 25 items that I'm going to write off. And I will be adding more things as I go along, I'm sure. I mean, that's just the cost of business. This is not the first business I would ever run. It's not going to be the last business I ever run. People are saying that you can't be a 1099 if you have no equipment. Of course you got equipment. It may not be the truck. It may not be the fuel. It may not even be the truck washes or truck maintenance. But of course you do have cost as running a business. I mean, that's the nature of the game. I'm sorry. And yes, it is probably a 30% tax bracket. But after all said and done, if I'm making hypothetically $100,000, I could drop my tax liability down to $60,000. So that's $40,000 that is a complete tax write-off. So if you just do quick math at 30%, that's, let's see, it's still about, what, 18,000. So I'm bringing home 40 grand. Just say 40 grand after taxes. But part of my house is paid off. Part of my car is going to get paid off. My health insurance is paid for. My 401k. When you're talking raw numbers, when you're talking about jobs and numbers and everything, you have to understand, no one tells you how much you're going to make before you get hired after taxes. Not a single damn company in this world will ever do that. Reason is because, for example, I have 3 kids, a house, a mortgage, things like that. Other people have no kids, not married, no mortgage. Their tax burden is higher than mine. That's just the nature of the game. And to me, it is a game. I want to get away with as much money in my pocket as I can and not give it over to the government. But I do know that I am going to have to give to the government as a 1099. But let me tell you this, just real quick, one little thing about me. I was a 1099 employee for a government contract company. They supplied all the equipment. They did everything. They even paid for my top secret clearance. I ain't cheap, but it was still a legal 1099. It was all their equipment, their building, their computers, their everything. And they sponsored me for a top secret clearance. And it was perfectly legal. Because I tell you what, a $5-6 billion company is not going to screw the IRS. Most companies, they're the ones, their biggest fear is the IRS. Or telecommunications, the FCC, and other little companies like that. But that's not the point. The point is, these companies that are billion-dollar companies are doing 1099s. Why? Simple. It saves them money. And they pay you a little bit more money. It's the nature of the game. It's the way it works. I'm sorry if you don't like it. If the truth bothers you, I am so sorry. But 1099 in the trucking industry, in my opinion, if the contract is legal, then the 1099 is legal. Do you know if it's legal or not? Are you a CPA? Are you a lawyer? Any of these YouTube people are? No. But I think I am the only one that tells people to have a CPA and or a lawyer take a look at it before you put your name on the dotted line. And if they say, no, it's not a good contract, go somewhere else. I'm sorry. Go somewhere else or roll the dice, because that's exactly what the hell you're doing. It's up to you. If you sign the dotted line, if you know what the contract is and you sign the dotted line and it's a bad contract, that's on you. If you sign on the dotted line and you didn't even bother reading the contract, that's on you. But do not, underneath any circumstance, group everything into one category, because that is false. That is completely wrong. I am sorry, but it is. There are always exceptions to the rules. There's always people who are trying to get over on people. There's people who don't understand the law. Foreign nationals, immigrants. Hell, they may not even be in this country and not even know the laws. And if they're not in this country, you don't have to be an American citizen to start up a company in the United States. You could be anywhere in the world. The government doesn't care. And if they are knowingly giving you a bad contract, so be it. Don't sign it. No one puts a gun to your damn head to make you sign a contract that you don't want to sign. Or if you do sign it and you didn't have a lawyer read it, that's on you. Sorry. That's just how it is. Anyways, I hate rambling, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I ran all this through my CPA. They said it's fine, it's legal, not a problem. It all comes down to the contract that you put your initials on. I suggest you do the same. So, if you like this video, hate this video, hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. It doesn't matter to me. If you don't like the video, put it in the comments and reason why. I'll reply. If you like the video, please comment also. Have questions? Comments. Email me, peter@geekslogic.com. By all means. Again, everybody has deductions. You just need to know which ones you can do. And your CPA will tell you. Anyways, YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Click the little bell, even though I probably will never do a live feed, but that's beside the point. So thank you very much and have a good day.